I'm going to teach you the top things to avoid when you're driving food delivery. My name is Matt. I am Mike's twin brother on his channel, Your Driver Mike. Stick around for all of the tips to make sure that you maximize your money on the road. So here's a really good tip that's going to save you time and make you the most money when you're picking up a food delivery for Uber Eats or DoorDash, and you go into the restaurant and you say, hey, I have a order for Holly, let's say, that I'm picking up. And they say, well, it's not really ready. And the first thing that people do is they'll say, okay, I'll wait. And that's okay. But a really good strategy would be to ask, do you know how long it's going to be, right? Because then if they say, oh, it's just going to be another minute or two, you know, okay, I'll stick around. But if they say, well, we haven't started it yet, or we're really behind, it's going to take at least 8 to 10 minutes, you might want to consider, and it's okay doing this, canceling that order and moving on to the next one, especially if it's a popular time of day and you can find another order. Go ahead and cancel and put the reason as excessive wait time, and that'll push you on to an order that you can more immediately take. So another big mistake that you should avoid is thinking every single ride has to be perfect, that every single ride needs to have a boost or a multiplier or some kind of promotion. And unfortunately, they're not always gonna all be $10 or higher. Those smaller orders, even if they're $5 or $6, when it's slow on the road, really do add up. And you'll be surprised when you give really good customer service, a lot of the times you get really good tips afterwards. So go ahead and accept occasionally those $5 to $6 rides to fill that slower time, and you'll be surprised at the earnings you make per hour. Another big mistake a lot of new drivers make, and I know I made this one myself, is not being prepared to drive. Now, it's amazing how you can just hit a button and instantly go online, but make sure to visit Mike's Amazon storefront. The link is in the description. You get things like this. This is a food saver bag, so you can see the material in there. That's gonna keep the customer's food hot and fresh, and that is gonna give you the highest tips. There's a lot of other really cool accessories that will benefit you and make you the most money on that storefront. But a lot of new drivers and a lot of existing drivers underestimate the importance of these food saver bags. So make sure to be prepared on the road and be a step ahead so you keep your customer happy, and in the end, that'll make you happy as well. I love this area of the city. Really cool. Another big mistake that you want to avoid to maximize your earnings when you're out there on the road is don't limit yourself to one food delivery app. And what that means is if you've been comfortable with Uber Eats, don't be afraid to try DoorDash, because that'll open up so many more requests for you. And you can have them both open at the same time. So you will see all of these orders coming in, and you can choose which one makes you the most money. So that's the whole strategy around having two applications open at one time if you're comfortable doing that. We like to call that multi-apping. And all that is giving you more options and more requests to choose from to make sure you earn top dollar. So just to recap the video back here at the home office, there's a lot of ways to maximize your time on the road, from strategies to knowing the time of day to drive to maximizing those tips. But it also comes down to, like we spoke about, what mistakes to avoid. And I want to hear from you. What are some mistakes that you would share with other drivers? I want you to put them in the comment section below. Again, this is Matt. I am Mike's twin brother on his channel, Your Driver Mike. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing and visit yourdrivermike.com. We'll see you in the next video.